Good morning, besties. Let's do a story time. I have a good one to tell you today. This is the story about the time a bride forgot to tell me that she eloped a week before her wedding. So this is just a little reminder to baby makeup artists about why contracts are so important and, making sure that you're covered as well as your client, but definitely making sure that at the end of the day, you're going to be making money and that business is going to be successful for you. So contracts are very, very important. Okay, a little backstory about me. I've been doing professional makeup for 7 years, and this maybe I've probably had it happen a few times where people forget to tell me that they don't need me anymore. It is what it is. It's part of business. The frustrating thing is, when it gets like this instance, it was like a week before her scheduled wedding day, so there's really no way I can rebook that. And it's my fault for not having a contract in place. So the bride books me months in advance. I send everything over via email, but some people don't respond via email. They respond via text message. Okay, my dog is snoring on the bed. Some people respond an Instagram DM or Facebook Messenger, whatever. So I like to try to keep all of my communication in one place, but it gets hard to keep up with sometimes, and I just let it slide. But I've gotten a lot better at it now that I'm quite a few years in. So basically, I could not find our messages anywhere from where she had booked me earlier in the year, and I was like, what is happening? Why can't I find any text messages? I know that I booked this person, and I know I've talked to her, but I cannot find her messages anywhere. That's when it dawned on me that her last name might be different than what it was when I originally started talking to her. I don't know why I got that. I don't know where that came from, but so I started looking through all of my messages to see if there's anybody with her first name just with a different last name. And finally, I found her messages. So of course I reached out to ask, do you still need me next week for my services? I haven't heard from you in a while. Just double checking. We did have a contract in place, but she never signed it. So nothing I could really do. But she messaged back and she was just like, whoops, thought I told you already, but we eloped, so don't need you. The only real issue that this poses for me is that it was a week out, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to rebook that day with a wedding or smaller appointments. It ended up being fine because I was sick anyway. Well, not sick, but just a little dizzy the day before. So I was like, maybe it's a good idea that I just stay home today and not do anything. I ended up making a girls' day with my niece, and we had a great time. But I should have gotten a signed contract. I have had brides straight up cancel their wedding completely. Wedding's canceled. We're not doing it anymore. I've had brides not pay me for months. And I finally learned my lesson. You have to have a signed contract before your date is booked, because if not, I end up getting screwed. I've literally never bailed on anybody. If I have to bail, I give ample notice, and I already have another makeup artist lined up. But I never bail the week before or the month before, nothing like that. So you don't have to worry about me. I gotta worry about you. You know what I'm saying? I say all of this to say, if you're interested in becoming a professional makeup artist, and especially if you want to get into the wedding industry, make sure that you are getting contracts signed and see a contract attorney to make sure that your contract will hold up in court if you have to take them to court, because they won't pay you. The bride offered to pay me if she owed anything. She was like, let me know if I owe you anything. I'll be more than happy to pay for it. And I was like, you know what? No, it's my fault. I need to take the hit on this one because I forgot to make her sign a contract. And so at the end of the day, no, you don't owe me anything, actually, because you never signed a contract with me. It's my fault. If you enjoyed this story, I have a few other ones about why contracts are so important that I briefly mentioned in this video. So if you want to see those, let me know. Once you have done this for a long period of time, you just have a lot to share. There's just so much going on. I will say that as of recently, I haven't had any big issues like I used to have back in the day. When I first got started, I didn't know anything about business, and I just wanted to do makeup and make money. I didn't know anything about the business side of things, contracts, taxes, nothing. So, it takes a while to learn and understand as you grow, but definitely put a contract in place as soon as possible. Make a contract, because if not, you're gonna get screwed over. Also, contracts help me stay super organized. I'm able to see how much is due on wedding day, how much is due for deposit. The way that I have my contract set up, it's like all broken down into what package is the bride getting, how many bridesmaids are getting makeup. So literally the day before the wedding or the week of the wedding, I can open up the contract, look and see how many people are going to need makeup services, how much money is going to be due on wedding day. Easy peasy. So I love that for me also, and it's helpful for brides as well, but it's really helpful for me because I can kind of make a timeline in my head. I can keep everything nice and organized in one place. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time video. I just thought it was very important to talk to you guys about contracts and, you know, being a good little business person. But that's pretty much it for today. I have a super busy week next week. We just got back from Disney World. We had the best time. I got so violently sick yesterday after riding Mission Space. I highly recommend not riding that if you have motion sickness issues. I was out for hours. We had to go back to the hotel and I had to sit for like a long period of time because I was so sick. Anywho, but we did have a really great time, and yeah, Monday we're flying to Hawaii for the week, so I'm super excited about that. I have 2 weddings, Saturday and Sunday. We fly out Monday. I have a wedding on Thursday in Hawaii, and then we'll be back Friday. I have another wedding the following Saturday, and then Sunday I'm not doing anything. I'm done. I'm not making myself do anything else. But I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to bring you guys. I've missed you so much. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm sorry I wasn't here, but I was enjoying the time with my bestie and my boyfriend, and we just had a really good time in Disney World. It was great. But anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!